All praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shine. Let's get into this video. So as you can see, a little while ago, the U.S. Army did increase the draft age up to 42. And for a while, I thought it was already put into motion, but it seems like officially it is. So let's play the video.
Troops as old as 42. The cutoff used to be 35, but as of this week, they've raised it by 7 whole years. And apparently now they don't even care if you've been smoking the reefer. Boys, hear me when I say this. The draft is coming. You thought you were safe, but you are going to war. U.S. Army will...
Right, because the thing is, the America... Alright, let's get this out. Army recruit is down. Let's get that. It says an army recruit who is down. Sorry. Actually, let's read this right here. The military is running out of teenagers to recruit, and old school methods to reach them are failing. Right. And as you can see, anyways, but military recruit numbers are down as well. It says, while the U.S. military previously experienced a severe recruiting crisis, numbers have rebounded, apparently. Every major branch met or exceeded its active duty goals in 2025. The Army met its 26th goal 4 months early, and Navy exceeded its targets. So apparently it's saying that the numbers are met. But to be honest, for this war, they're actually not even close. Right, it says roughly 71% of young Americans do not qualify due to weight, drug use, or health issues, right? But as you can see,
advice that U.S. Army will...
America just took off the restrictions for marijuana. Right? So now, people who are smoking marijuana will automatically be qualified. If you're fat, you're going to be qualified. If you're old, 42 years old, and I'm saying 42 is not really old for a man that's in shape, but if you're a 42-year-old man, you qualify for the military, and expect these conditions, these restrictions to be lifted off continually, just like in Ukraine. Right? Let's get this out.
The barrage, Iran just launched a barrage of missiles and drone attacks on the UAE, which is an ally to Israel. Iran is forcing the start of World War III by getting all of Israel's allies involved. And once Israel's allies are all involved in this war with Iran, that's when you see China, Russia, and Korea enter the war and officially start World War III. Iran just...
Right, so the least of the flock shall draw them out. Let's get this out. Least of the flock. Right, here we go. Jeremiah chapter 49 verse 20, therefore hear accounts of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Right. As you can see, Iran launches missiles and drones and attack the UAE. Expect America to bomb Iran once again, and then Iran's going to bomb Israel, and basically it's going to be a carpet bombing back and forth between them. And eventually, the ground troops are just going to have to come in, because as we can see, the bombings aren't doing as much as we thought it was going to do. It's not really stopping them. You know, it's not really doing a significant amount of damage. And you got to understand, that at this point, hundreds of missiles have been shot at each other. Right? And just as of right now, it seems as though these nations are just going to put boots on the ground. Right? They're just going to get in there. Right? And of course, you know that America is going to be the biggest loser this upcoming war, but you do know that the Sihip must come first. So let's get the scripture out. It says in Matthew chapter 24 verse 6, "And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." Right? So we know that with them carpet bombing each other, the end is not yet. Yeah, it's going to escalate here and there, but it's going to keep escalating because we still need the consequences of this war to start happening, right? We still haven't gone through an energy lockdown. There is no order out of chaos for a Sihip event, right? So we still need a few things to happen, and we also need this to happen as well before the end of the world comes. Matthew chapter 24 verse 14, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come," right? So, once this happens, which I believe it's, the world has heard about the name of Yahweh and the name of the Son Yahweh Shai. So, we're pretty much there, brethren, right? All we're waiting for now is a Sihip. So, it's exciting, but of course, when you start hearing these war news over and over again and they're bombing each other, really at this point you're just waiting what's the next step they're going to take it to. Really what we're waiting for is the boots on the ground, right? For then once it hits the boots on the ground, that's when things are really going to start escalating very fast, and that the end of the world is really right there. And Yahweh Shai will be coming very soon once that Sihip is implemented into the whole entire world. So all praise to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Don't take the Sihip. Hope this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect and elect, and Shalom.